Hello everyone, and today I'm giving you my review for Gonjiam Haunted Asylum, and you may say to yourself, what's this film? I've never, uh, okay, before anything else, I just want to say a quick little shout out to my dad, because today is his birthday. So, here's to your dad. You made me the man who I am. I owe everything to you. You're the best. So, yeah. So for this video, I'm going to give him to celebrate his birthday today with a horror movie review, because he introduced me to horror movies as a kid, and I haven't seen this film until now. If anything, I just finished it no less than half an hour ago, and earlier this year, my dad and my sister saw this film in theaters, which I can imagine is pretty horrific. It's pretty horrifying because, of course, this movie is a found footage horror movie, and I'm sure within everyone who is pretty much up to the world of film today, anyone who hear the term found footage horror movie in recent years will just mentally check out. And I understand that. But what if I was to tell you this is a surprisingly great film? Not just a found footage movie or a horror movie, but it's a great movie all around. The plot is pretty simple. These people very much in the style of very much like a online type of approach to this, like, hey, we're going to broadcast a show. We're going to set things up in this supposed real asylum, which is located in South Korea, I believe, called Gonjiam. Gonjiam. And, there's going to this place, you're going to set up a couple scares and, get some money for the views, because they realize that they get 1 million views, that gets, like, I think, like $500,000 or something, do like ad revenue and stuff like that on the internet for them. So they're broadcasting that on the internet while they're meeting up with a bunch of these people, the host of this thing, and they're very much taking a pinpoint type of approach from another found footage horror movie that I enjoy called Grave Encounters, which is like the idea of like a show, and they're going to this place to debunk it, but really they're there to kind of alternate their deaths. And I would shockingly say, in my opinion, this is the best found footage horror movie since The Last Exorcism, which came out 8 years ago. So, yeah, actually, no, I would say the last great found footage horror movie, in my opinion, is VHS 2, which you can actually, I think you can find that review on my channel. I must have reviewed it a couple of years ago. So, yeah, and so, for what it's worth, here's the thing. The acting is surprisingly effective. It's surprisingly great. Does it add anything new to the genre? No. Is it anything unique, revolutionary, and/or well written? No. But it really takes a good amalgamation of what we've seen before, and does it with such class and skill and such an ease and finesse to it that the film just kind of draws you in so easily, because it shows because his approach is very much in that type of a live broadcast. You feel like you're going along with them. It's a really effective, good journey for me and the audience to really be invested within these characters, to see them set up and go into this place and kind of meet, pretty much death incarnate. And it's just a really great movie because the acting's, as I said before, it's surprisingly so damn good. And I was really taken away by that. And there's a lot of very, very, I wouldn't say ingenious, but there's some legitimately intense, suspenseful, and horrific moments, especially when they keep panning to left or right with cameras and how they set up their camera shots and like various angles inside the asylum. It's surprisingly so damn good, and it does it with such a smooth sense of scale and ease to it that I was very much taken back by how good it was. The scares are great, the environment is haunting, and yet still is haunting, horrific, and yet still draws you in. I would truly actually kind of say it's brilliantly acted. Though I'm not going to judge like foreign actors because I don't know how to judge on a more broader scale. But I would say that it never felt forced, or it just felt so authentic. The fear in their faces, and how like body cams on them. I think I had like one or two on each person, and it just felt so authentic and really there. It never felt so set up, and it really was just a surprisingly effective horror movie. Because when I was, when I got this on the weekend, that's the most previous weekend, I went on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm like, okay, how much is the score on there? Audience on this Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 66%. Critics give it 100%, and I'm blown the fuck away by that. And I would say after watching the film, it kind of earns 100%. And while I'm not saying it's a perfect movie, like it's not like the Godfather of found footage films, I would say, which in my mind kind of belongs to Cloverfield in my opinion, because I'm a big fan of Cloverfield. But it is surprisingly so well done, and I was really kind of blown away by it. It kind of just, it just really felt like it was such a good sense of fresh breath air, because so many of them recent years have just been so dull and so watered down and so rinse and repeat and such bull crap like that. You kind of can just sense everything coming. And while this film does, ultimately, I'll kind of give it away 100%, it has a predictable ending, but it knows how to set up such a brilliant way of the fear and the shock of everything just kind of setting in of, oh shit, this place is really actually haunted. And the scares are never boom in your face like that. Like, there's a few, but they always linger on the sense that it's coming to you. So there's a real terror and suspense for the characters, and you feel that for the audience being in their shoes. It's just surprisingly well effective. And for what it's worth, I would shockingly say it's a good movie. And I mean, it's a legit good movie. Is it like one of the best of the year? Is it like my top 10 of the year? I definitely have to sit on that fact. I definitely have to sit on the idea on that, but it's surprisingly really good. And to see this film being kind of like being one of the most underrated films of the year and being kind of pushed under the radar, it's like this film has to be seen to believe. And if I'm going quite big out of this, I'm going to give it an 89%. While it does have an ultimately predictable ending with some amenable kind of needed jump scares, it's surprisingly so well effective and so clever. And so, I'm going to say clever, but it's so refined. It's so well refined and so classy within its approach that it just plays it like a good guitar string. It really builds so well. And for me, it just kind of just took me by surprise of how good it was. So yeah, my score for the movie is at 89%. Everyone, I really do hope you enjoyed my review. As always, I will have a review for A Star Is Born sometime soon, probably tomorrow. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And of course, have a great day. As always, everyone, have a great day, everyone. And until then, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.